It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, it's showtime. What's happening, everybody? The Geno Jones Show. That's me. I'm him, and I'm coming to you live. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. in Chicago, 3:30 p.m. out in Los Angeles. Please subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, like, and binge watch all my back episodes and tell everybody you know. Friends, family, lovers, enemies, aliens, strangers from outer space flying around in balloons, just getting shot down. Tell them all to subscribe and check out the biggest, the best, the baddest show in the business, the Geno Jones Show. And, oh, by the way, if you're watching me live, I have a live chat room open. Feel free. You can comment. You got a question. You want me to shout you out at home, at work. Maybe you're in the barber shop, or ladies, you're in the hair salon. I'll shout you out. I'll shout out your business or whatever. We'd love to hear from you, okay? Happy birthday to my Aquariuses. I'm going to start off celebrating some birthdays today, February 16th. Tracy Merrill. Who's Tracy Merrill? Y'all, you all know who Tracy Merrill. You know who Tracy is? Yeah, Tracy Merrill. Ice-T. Ice-T is 65 today. Rapper, of course, he had the legendarily controversial song Cop Killers way back in the 90s. He was in this heavy metal band, Body Count. I think him and Ice Cube was in that group. But he's really, man, he's killed the game. As an actor now, he's been doing, he played Officer Totola on Law and Order Special Victims Unit. So happy birthday to my man Tracy Morrow, a.k.a. Ice-T. LeVar Burton is celebrating a birthday today. The legendary, the iconic, for 23 years. He hosted this show on PBS for Kids, Reading Rainbow. He is all about promoting reading and education. So, man after my own heart, because I'm all about promoting education like I do on my radio show, Geno's Academic All-Stars. By the way, if you have a son or daughter here in the Charleston metro area, or if you listen to me online, any student, kindergartners to seniors in high school with an A average, I want to salute you. I want to shout you out, and I want to celebrate your success in school. So you can email me the report card, and give me the student's name, their date of birth, a mailing address, a contact phone number, because we've got a big event that's going to be happening at the end of the year, so I need to be able to get in contact with all the young people and their parents. I'll tell you more about that later. Email me, GJONES at charlestonradiogroup.com, gjones@charlestonradiogroup.com. Or you could just email me, Geno Jones Show. That's how you spell Geno with an E, Geno Jones Show on Gmail. And I randomly select a report card like daily on my radio show, Monday through Friday, and they're featured. I shout them out all throughout my show. Who knows? I may even bring you on the TV show, the Academic All-Stars. I select, bring you on as a guest. You and your parents, and you can tell us your story and where you want to be when you grow up, and tell us about your goals and dreams and aspirations and hobbies and things that you like, or just something very interesting about who you are as a young person. All right? So I digress. LeVar Burton, once again, he was the host for the show Reading Rainbow on your local PBS station for, like I said, 23 years. Also, the legendary character, one of the most iconic roles ever, Kunta Kinte, in the TV show, the ABC miniseries way back in the late 70s, Roots. And I listened to that audio. There's a scene, there's just a horrible scene that just disturbs your soul. And to listen to it, I didn't get to see it, but I listened to the audio of the scene out of Roots, and it did something to me. And we're talking about, what, 40 years? nearly 40 years, heck, 40 plus years. Man, nearly 50 years later. The scene to where Kunta Kinte has been captured, brought to America, and one of these racist overseers who refers to him as the N-word is brutally beating him with this whip to make him say this name that the slave owner gave him, Toby. And he just beat him and beat him. What's your name, boy? What's your name, N-word? And he would say, Kunta Kinte. And they literally beat him to death. He is inches from dying. And they kept beating him, and this overseer just kept beating him and beating him and beating him. And he finally, well, he's just basically probably just got an ounce of life in his body. He's probably minutes, seconds away from dying. And he couldn't take it anymore. And this racist, this brutal, racist, less than human, it's like, what's your name? Your master gave you a name as a good name. Now, what's your name? And he finally says, Toby. My name is Toby. And I remember that scene. And I remembered as a kid, and it made me so angry. I really wanted to fight. I wanted to beat that white dude, that overseer that was beating Kunta Kinte. I wanted to beat his ass with the whip. I remember, because when I listened to it today, it triggered the memories of when I first saw that, and the rage, the anger that I had in me as a child. It brought it all back. So, LeVar Burton, phenomenal actor. He's 66 today, by the way. So, repping the 312-773-708, repping Chi-Town, Chicago rapper, very underrated rapper. Good dude, Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco is 41 today, and R&B singer. The Weeknd is 33. And one more. Happy heavenly birthday to James Ingram, born on this day in 1952. So he would have been 71 today. He died in 2019. So many big hits. You know, Quincy Jones put him on. He was on like these Quincy Jones collaboration albums. He did the song with Patty Austin, one of my favorite singers and one of my favorite people. Really funny, talented sister. Baby Come to Me. A number one song. I Don't Have the Heart. 100 Ways. So many. James Ingram. Just Google James Ingram's music. Tragically died of brain cancer back in 2019. When I heard that, I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, really? So, happy heavenly birthday to James Ingram. Shout out to Groove Master Dre. Everybody checking in the chat room. I see you there. Appreciate your comments there, Groove Master. So, today, yesterday we were talking about Nimrata Haley. You say Nimrata? Who's Nimrata Haley? Nikki. So her real first name is Nimrata. It's Nimrata Nikki Haley. Now, actually, so her parents are immigrants from India. I believe they're Hindus from India. So her parents are immigrants, and so her maiden name starts with an R, but it's a surname that's pretty common in India. But so she's here, and she's Nikki, but she's really Nimrata Nikki Haley. And you know what she is? My grandmother had a term. All right, so we're going to hashtag this word. We're going to make it go viral. So this is how I want everybody, when you're talking about Nimrata Nikki Haley, and you're posting anything, anywhere, I'm starting a hashtag right here on the Geno Jones Show. Because my grandmother had a term for people like her who would say one thing, 1 minute, and literally 60 seconds later, say and do something entirely different and act like she never said or did what she just said or did 60 seconds before that. We say anything and do anything to get by, get over, and to get ahead. My grandmother had a term for those people, and that term, and we throwing a hashtag in front of it, I can't stand it. That she wishy-washy. Yes, wishy-washy. So I guess that's W-I-S-H-Y, wishy-washy. So I guess it's W-A-S-H-Y, wishy-washy. So you may not find it in the dictionary, all the big dictionaries that they post. So it might not be in Webster's. It may not even be in the Urban Dictionary. That's in the Gene Jones Dictionary. Wishy-washy, and my grandfather too. That was her term. People who was just saying do anything. Hypocrites, basically. Wishy-washy. But it was the way my grandmother said it. Her body language and the whole, because my grandmother always had a smile and she never cursed. I'd never heard my grandmother, hell and damn. That was, and heifer. Like if you were a woman and she called you a nasty, trifling heifer, you had just got you had just got cussed out by my grandmother with not cussing. As a matter of fact, the way she could say, nah, and then she would like I said, she always smiles, but she would frown. She would be like, nasty, trifling heifer, you just got cussed out. You would rather get cussed out than be called a nasty, trifling heifer. And it was the way my grandmother would say heifer. It was just like a body language. She would just put her body in it. Heifer. Woo! So, wishy-washy. So, Miss Wishy-washy, Nimrata Nikki Haley, spent a lot of talk. As a matter of fact, so she's publicly said that taking a shot at President Biden and then her boy, who she used to work with, Orange Hitler, you know what I'm talking about, that dude, 45. She said that politicians over 75 are past their prime. So the conversation came up this morning on CNN, and so Don Lemon said he was uncomfortable with this ageism, like age discrimination. And then he went on to say that women, he put his foot in his mouth, he went on to say that women over 50 are past their prime, according to Google. So social media and folks that don't like Don, don't like black folks, don't like gay folks, don't like black gay people, just the MAGA crowd, and some that's not a MAGA crowd that just, for whatever reason, don't like Don. I digress. I'm not going to name too many names. I could. But this is what I find interesting. So, yeah, Don put his foot in his mouth, and he tried to use Google to bail him out. But we got to be very careful. And Nimrata, hashtag wishy-washy, you need to be very careful because you're engaging in ageism. But for some reason, I haven't heard the venom and vitriol pointed and aimed in conversation toward Nimrata that I've heard for Don Lemon. Because be very careful, Nimrata. You engage in ageism. There could be somebody 35, 40 that would think that people over 50 are past their prime too. Or you have young executives at companies in their late 20s, early 30s. I'm sure there's some I heard that engage in ageism, that think people over 50 or 55 or 60 don't have anything to contribute, especially in certain industries. Tech could be one. Music industry could be another. I could go on and on and on. So I'm just saying wishy-washy, hashtag wishy-washy, Nimrata, be careful. And I just want to know, for everybody that's just bringing all this smoke for Don Lemon, I want to see that same energy, that same heat, that same intensity, that same fire that you all have, those same flamethrowers that you've aimed at Don Lemon. You need to aim those at Nikki Haley because she started, or Nimrata, hashtag wishy-washy, because she started this. And she was clever with it, though. She said politicians over 75 are past their prime. And she knew exactly. And she thinks people are stupid. People knew exactly who she was taking a shot at. Because she can't say a complete sentence without Joe Biden trust me, if you played the drinking game with Nimrata and the word was Joe Biden, you would get like sloppy drunk probably in like 60 seconds. Because she going to mention his name in 60 seconds, probably 10 times. True story. Just go look at any conversation. She's been all over TV. You can find her, the Today Show. She's been all over the place. All right, even in that little video she got trying to act like, I'm like, oh, kumbaya, and we got to come together, and America's not racist. Oh, no, not at all. No, Nimrata. No, wishy-washy. Hashtag wishy-washy. So just understand, ladies and men too, because men who support a woman's right to determine what to do with her body, this is the same Miss Nimrata Nikki Haley that agrees with her boy, who's from South Carolina, who's in the U.S. Senate, Mr. Senator Lindsey Graham, who believes there should be a national abortion ban. Now, she'll say something like, well, it should be a national ban after 15 weeks. I think Senator Graham, really? Like y'all gonna stop at 15 weeks? Come on, stop the bullshit. I'm calling bullshit because I know it and you know it. And Nimrata, hashtag wishy-washy, your ass, you know it too. So, come for Don Lemon, women, because he did put his foot in his mouth. he said Google, 50 is like really the new 40 if you take care of yourself. I know some folks that are 50 still look 35. I know some 35s that look like they 60, 70, 85. That's a different conversation for a different show. So if you're upset with Don Lemon saying that women over 50 are past their prime, we need to be upset with Miss Nikki Haley engaging in ageism also, saying that politicians over 75 are past their prime. Okay? It cuts both ways. And a hashtag wishy-washy, Nimrata. Now, you are a politician, a professional politician. You were the governor of the state that I'm in right now, South Carolina. A lot of people that voted for you were over 75. And a lot of people that you're going to need to vote for you in that primary that you're going to get in, thinking that you're going to get out of that primary and into the general election, the 65 and over voting block is the most reliable, dependable voting block by age. By race, it would be black people, specifically black women and black men right behind black women. But the most reliable voting block by age, by demographic, is people 65 and over. And you know that. So keep on with your politicians past 75 or past their prime. Some of those voters that are over 75 are going to be like, okay, Nimrata, hashtag wishy-washy. I'm going to show you how past my prime I am when I go vote for somebody else. Karma's real. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. Hey, everybody, shout out to my number one fan and my executive producer, Mary Dixon, my mother. Hello, mother. I love you more than life itself. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the conversation that you guys are having. So tomorrow I have a guest. I'm really excited. I've known this person for a long time. She is a brilliant author and writer. She's published. She's written and had over 18 books, about at least 18 published. She's got a brand new book, and her name is Danita Carter, and she's going to be my guest tomorrow. So she's got an incredible story, and just talk about what it's like to be an author, to be a black author, a black female author, and all the challenges that she's had to overcome and still has to, and but to have been successful in this. Look, talk to anybody that's written a book. Authors, man, it's not easy, and she has had 18 books published, and she's been doing this at least late 90s, early 2000s, and still relevant, still doing her thing. So she's got a great story. She's really cool, a great sense of humor. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. So all the fans of author Danita Carter, you want to tune in, tell everybody to check me out, to join us live. And if you got a question for Danita tomorrow, when my chat room is open, when we're on camera live, you got a question you want to ask her or comment, I'll make sure that I pass it on to her live on camera. All right. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. You, and especially you. And God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. That will be 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast, 1:30 p.m. out in Hawaii. Please tell everybody you know and don't know to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show. Subscribe, share, copy and paste the link, make it go viral, screen grab some of the show, put it up everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Share it on your YouTube channel. Feel free to share some of the show on your YouTube channel out there. Everybody, I'm good with it. All right. The more eyes, the more the merrier. Subscribe, share, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Shout out to Mr. Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check him out on Instagram. He is the CEO of Designer Cuts right here in the Charleston, South Carolina Metro. KELBECUTTINUP. Kel be cutting up because Kel, them clippers and them scissors, Kel be cutting his ass up. Allie Jones. Allie Jones is the official wardrobe consultant and stylist, a.k.a. I call her the drip director, bam, of the Geno Jones Show. Fashion designer, fashion design major, Dean's List, supermodel, my alma mater, Columbia College, Chicago. And you can check out Allie Jones and her collection and everything else. LX.NCL_. L like Lexi, X like extra, dot, N like Nanette, C like Charlie, L like Lexi _, which is that dash. And then Bruce Gage. Bruce Gage, also official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show, the Mario Uomo collection. This blazer is from the Mario Uomo collection. So he's got the Mario Uomo line, he's got the Flyball line, and you can check out his drip on his Instagram page. He's already got some look spring 23 and still the fall 22-23, a winter 22-23 look is spectacular. You'll love the drip or the fashions, as kids say, or the fit, which is short for outfit. So just go to Miglio D Mario Uomo. The D is D-I. So MIGILIO DIMARIO UOMO. Miglio D Mario Uomo. He's as a matter of fact, it seems like every day now he's got a new fit, new outfit, some new drip, some new fashions, part of the Mario Uomo collection. Check it out. And this blazer is part of that collection from a couple years back. All right, chat room is going. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the conversation in the chat room. Live chat here, live on the show. The next live edition of the show, the Geno Jones Show, is going to be tomorrow, Friday, 6:30 p.m. once again with my guest author, Danita Carter. She's got a brand new book, so she's going to tell you all about that, and I'm going to tell you her story. A quick programming note. So from February, at least from February 27th until March 6th, we'll be back on camera live March 6th. As a matter of fact, the 25th, as a matter of fact, the 23rd. The 23rd is probably going to be the last show. We'll go on hiatus after the 23rd, but I want to get that Friday show. So, but definitely from the 23rd, we'll be back on camera live March 6th. So, the Geno Jones Show, the Geno Jones Show studio, Geno Media moving into new facilities. new temporary facilities for about 12 to 18 months. And then after that, we're really going to be in our like permanent new facilities, which is going to be amazing. So, but however, don't worry, because the Geno Jones Show will always be here for you. It's an opportunity to go back and binge watch all my back episodes. Just once again, subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. Subscribe, share, like, and tell everybody else to do the same. And copy, paste the link, share it on any and every platform that you want to do that on. Okay. So some of the stuff to hashtag wishy-washy. Nimrata, Miss Nimrata Haley. Yeah. Boy, she wouldn't come on. I'd love to get her on the show. See, I ain't Don Lemon. I ain't Craig Melvin. I ain't Lester Holt. I ain't Gayle King. None of them. I'm an entertainer, a motivational speaker, comedian, author, actor, communicator, commentator. But you know, we're going to keep it 1,000. Tell the truth. Say it with me. You know, what did my grandmother say? She said, Jeannie, tell the truth. Shame the devil. The truth needs no defense. So if you have a problem with the truth, Nimrata, hashtag wishy-washy, that's a you problem. And I will never, ever, ever, my grandmother said, don't let a you problem become a me problem. So I'm not going to do it. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great evening or afternoon or morning whenever you're watching this show. And I will see you Friday live, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, I can see you right now. You can go back and binge watch some of this show, the part of this show that you missed, or go back and binge watch my episodes from this week or past weeks, because they have been on fire. Thanks for watching, everybody. And in closing, as always, be blessed. Pray for peace. See you live Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.